Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hey, YM, what's happening? Naz the Dragon, what's up? Rock hard. Her show. Yeah, it could be going higher. Yeah. NQ can definitely do wonders here on this level. Exactly. Have to trade your own model all the time. Martin Muchko, hello, good afternoon. Backtest the edge and go for it. Exactly. Nawab, hey, good to see you. How's it going? Well, we still have almost 3 minutes to go here, so kind of curious to see how this is going to start. It would be definitely interesting to see how this is going to start. So far, swept some lows. I don't know. It's kind of sideways action. Kind of sideways action here. But we'll see. What else is there? Checking some other markets too. Yeah, NQ is still there. Gold is slowly edging higher. Okay, nothing else. Nothing else is going on so far. NQ slowly going lower. And we still have about 1 minute. 1 minute. To the open. So, but the problem is, it's Friday and I see no levels here. No level that I like. I really have nothing here. So, don't even know what to think. Nothing on the 5 minute. We do see some fair value gaps here and there, but that is all. Nothing more. Bill Hohenst, hello. Green is back. Welcome. Anyway, 10 seconds. And here we go. Market open. Not too much is happening. Slowly edging lower. And that is all. Okay, pushing back from up down there. Still sideways a little bit. And that's it. That is it. Kind of curious if we see something here. No levels that I'm interested in. This is just a very boring start of this session because there's no levels here. Absolutely no levels. All right, we're here. Sorry. Nothing happened so far. So let's just say this wasn't the best market open so far. But we didn't miss anything. All right, what else do we have in terms of levels? No order blocks, nothing. Pretty much sideways action. Took out the London low. It would make sense if this would move higher, but it's just not moving higher right now. So let's see. Yeah, exactly. It's super boring. This is just this is always the hardest part, especially when I see the 5 and the 15-minute chart. It's like, ugh, it's very bad. Oh, I need to disconnect here. It's like very, very bad. Okay, how far does it want to go down? Is it going to take out the low here, or I don't know what's the deal? Okay, it took out the low, and there's, okay, it swept this low as well. And all we left with is yesterday's low, which was a New York AM session low. And how far is that? Like 40 points away. Not even good for a scalp. Ah, man. I don't like that level. I don't like that level so far. It seems like it's going that way. Down to the 300s. Look at that. The 5-minute is not showing anything. The 1-minute looks like a bearish breaker, by the way. But if this is the open, like, which one is the fake out? Was this the fake out and this was the or this is the fake out move? Questions that needs to be answered. Yeah, more likely aggressive sellers here. Antonio, hello. I think I remember gold like reverse ring. Yeah, it does that. It does that. But be careful. There is one more level down on gold that could be working out. Just not sure about this area here. Kirk! Oh, I'm not in a position. I'm not in a position. I have no orders or positions. I'm flat. Here's the screen. I have no positions on. Nothing. Okay. What do we have? Exactly, Martin. Exactly. Hey, Reza. Doing okay. I'm kind of waiting for a possible entry. It looks good for a short, by the way, because it is a bearish breaker. Any trades on there, Reza? How you doing? Filkos, hey. Unnecessary. Recharging my... Okay. What? Well, hopefully not. Oh my gosh. Okay, look at this. What is happening? Is this gonna break the high? Why do I feel like this one might just want to break the high? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that. It might want to go higher. But is it gonna go? Feel like it might want to. Maybe not. Still inside this range. If it wants to go down to the previous day low, I think now would be the time. Question is if it wants to pick liquidity above, what's that level? 61.75 is that high level up there. Not sure about that. If it really wants to reach for that level. It was close for a second there, but it's just not, it's not moving for it. Actually, there's not even a fair value gap up there. And now it feels like it just wants to move higher. And this was the first fair value gap here. So what does that tell us? If this is the first fair value gap, what can we expect? Is it gonna hold or not? That's the big question. The 15-minute looks like a big doji candle. It's now closing. Yeah, and right now here we have the new 15-minute candle. So what's it gonna be? Almost felt like it's gonna be a break on the upside, but it didn't do that. Karsten, hey, maybe you can help. Sure, I got an account from TradeEFY. Are connected with TradingView and TradeAway. Nice. Account is connected. How do I find the right contract to trade NAS Micro? Well, the symbol name should be MNQ. This is something that you need to be looking for. I don't have TradeAway connection, but this is what you need to look for. If you type in, there is a symbol window somewhere. on trader weight. You should be able to see it there. No answer yet. Yeah, so let me. The problem is I really don't have the trader weight connection. MNQU. Oh yeah, that's also works. Yeah. MNQU. MNQ or MNQU. Nice, Martin. Let's go. Look for MNQ5. MNQU5. Okay. Thanks for the help, Martin. So something like this. MNQU5 or something. The problem is I don't remember which menu or where should you type in. On the symbol list or when you're adding the chart. I don't know. Hold on. Do I have an image somewhere? Do I have an image? Yeah, so here's an image of trader weight. I think you have to find the plus sign. There's a plus sign somewhere, and then you can find. Still is no tradable symbol. There should be a. Hold on. So there should be a plus sign like this somewhere. Maybe that plus sign can pop this up for you. I'm not sure really. Through the symbol list. Man, I don't know because I'm not using that platform. It's not even installed yet. That's the problem. TradingView is also good. If you go to TradingView, you go to Futures, and you just type in MNQ. So here you go, and you just hit the hit this one, or there's a plus sign here. Or if you scroll it down, you just hit MNQU. Like I do have it, but that's what you need to hit. So go to Futures, and then type in MNQ. And once you see it there, you should be able to put on a trade. At least that's what I would do, or the way I see it. Yeah, looks like it's going higher now. Still kind of checking if there is a level that I can go with. I wonder if it wants to make a new high or not. Or it's just going to be a pullback. We are in the macro right now. Okay, a bit of a pullback here. Could this be a seek and destroy, right? Everybody's asking the same question. I don't see anything. As for levels, there's not even a proper fair value gap here that I could go with. Maybe up there. Could this one go? I guess it can. New all-time highs, maybe? Maybe. Okay, so pushing higher for now. Just pushing higher. It's not simple right now. Look at ES. ES is totally crappy right now. And NQ is not even as good as it used to be, even on a choppy market. Yeah, I mean, in a 20-point range, especially when you see this right before the open, when it's just in this range, you definitely need to wait, especially on the 1-minute chart. I mean, there's not even a gap here, nothing to go with. I think the safest way with ES is to wait for it to break out into some direction. That's the only thing you can do, I guess, is to wait. As for the trend lines, there was a possible breakout in this area here. But how far is it gonna go? It's a good question. Looks like it's still going. Holy moly, right? Holy moly. Unstoppable. Absolutely unstoppable. Still going higher. You think so? Is there gonna be a dumpage here? I mean, it's possible. In 1 minute. Oh yeah. It is like grinding up the stairs, but where's the elevator? That's what everybody wants to know. But where is the elevator? Look at this move, man. Wow. It just keeps on going. No stopping on this one. Relative equal highs at 412. I guess it's possible that it might try to go there. Okay. Okay. Nothing. Okay, pretty much nothing so far. Okay, a bit of a retracement here. I mean, sorry, pullback. I still have no positions on. Okay, here's the pullback. Still doesn't really feel like that this is a hold on. Low of this candle is 61.25. $4.12. We'll see. Still didn't go for the high right there. Yeah, this is definitely not ideal. 430, 440 Asia, point of control. Switch to ES for this crap. You should, if you don't see it clearly, you definitely need to step back a little. At least wait for the 10 a.m. hour to let this one show us something. Obviously, we're very close now. Only like 30 seconds to go. We could be going back into the range. There is a gap on the 5-minute lower. So gotta be careful there. Here we go. In 5 seconds, we have the 10 a.m. hourly candle starting right now. It is interesting though. Okay, nothing. Well, yeah. So if the range is so tight like this, but it's simple. If you look back on the 5 and the 1 minute, you see that this is like, not ideal, obviously. I also don't have an entry here. But I feel like it should be breaking that 412. Yeah, there you go. It should be breaking it now. No, it's not. It's not doing it yet. The high here is 412.75. If it wants to go for it. It was close. And there is a 5-minute fair value gap also. Let's just not forget that. 72.75 down there. It is also close. Just in case it will want to, you know, pull back a little bit. YM is falling. Oh, wow. What's happening there? What is happening on YM? It is falling. ES. Also a little bit of a bearish move here. Huh. That's kind of strange. Hmm. Elevator down, you think so? I can't decide. Yeah, I never traded that. I mean, I tried once or twice, but not too much success, I would say. Okay, what is happening? Was somebody tweeting or... Is there something else going on here? Feels like it wants to break higher. Gold buy, it looks good for a buy, actually. I mean, but the problem is we have that 37.1 1 hour level down there. That's what really disturbs me a little bit. And let me just get that. So I just feel like that there could be another more leg down. If you look at the 1 hour chart, there's a bullish order block on the 1 hour, so that's a little bit scary, in my opinion. A little bit scary, not too much, but I took a short on gold, by the way. Just a small short here. And I'm kind of waiting for NQ to show us what it wants to do. So small short. Never trade gold on. Well, it's just a small position, and so I'm okay with it. I'm fine. I am fine. Where is this, by the way? No, not this one. I'm gonna find this. I know it's here. Oh yeah, because this has been copy traded. All right. Well, manually at least. So just a small position, nothing more on gold. Okay. Yeah, gold is... NQ just popped that swing high, I think, or at least it's ready to. 12 point... What's the high here? 13. It didn't go higher. 12. Okay, it didn't go for it yet. So it's not there yet. But it's almost there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a goat, first of all, and it's definitely Friday gold trades are, you know, I also have my concerns about that, but yeah. And it's just going. Okay, so far gold is still slowly hovering to the downside, which is somewhat good. The problem now is, where does it want to go? I gotta look at higher time frames. Well, right now it's moving a little bit, but even Nasdaq is definitely slow in the summer. Silver, I never traded silver. Not really looking into trading silver. Not really my thing. Gold trade is still on. No, I'm short. I'm short on gold, Kirk. I'm not in a NQ position right now. I'm only short on gold. That's all I see here. And on NQ, as it goes for the higher time frame, so we picked liquidity on the 1 hour level here. There is a order block, which I like, up there at 421, 422 actually on the micro. I'm just not sure that it's still, want to go up there. But I will look into it. $422. Yeah, 422. I think the drawn liquidity for now is gonna be 422 on the 1 hour bearish order block. So 1 hour bearish order block, but we'll see. There was an Asia high, I guess, up there. Bit of a strange scenario. Gold trade is going nicely. 34.1 is the level I'm looking for. So yeah, it's boring price action. It is. It is. Let's go gold. Oh, look at that. Should be hitting that level, in my opinion. All right, let's go. A little bit more. You need to hit that level, gold. Come on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna close it. I don't care. I closed it. But it should be hitting the 34. That was a good trade. No, that was a short position on gold. Break-even trade on NQ. Let's go. I think NQ now wants to go back down to that 72 level. Just an idea, but what was that level? 72. Below the 400 right now. Let's see if it wants to go back again to that 422 area. I think it just wants to. Feel like it might just want to. Until that 1 hour order block is there, it kind of brings us to a good point. Which instrument rather than Nasdaq has given high value per tick where I can make the money back? I don't know, man. I really don't know the others. I do like that people like to trade the dollar, the yen futures. I think it's 6J. But otherwise, I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I'm kind of looking at this. I entered to a long position on NQ. I might try to look for that 422 order block. It's a bit of a risk here. Right here. Bit of a risk. We'll see. Mostly considered to be a scalp trade. Because we still have time, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna close this. Could go and reprice at that 398 level. But then we'll see. I don't know. It's not gonna look good. I might have to close this, maybe even manually. Earlier than I thought. It's not doing the magic. Don't tell me that this is gonna be a sideways market. Okay, I think I'm closing it. Yep, closed it. Gotta cut the losses early. So I closed it. No, this is sideways action. I'm not gonna try to scalp this again. Can just easily pull back down. There's a fair value gap on the 15-minute, also on the 5-minute lower if it wants to pick up some liquidity. So that's why it's a little bit of a risky move here. Kind of watching for another entry. Still sideways. I don't know. Hard to decide. Holding below the 400 here. I'm trying to decide which way to try a scalp here. We should be soon be seeing some sort of a target or liquidity sweep. Okay, going back about 400 now. 400 is still holding. No entry. Still waiting. Whoa. Joel Smith, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome. But gold at 37. That's good. It could be popping up there. Okay, back below 400 now. It's just hovering here. All right, taking a small long position. I'm not gonna close it real soon. Let's see if it wants to pop in there, but not sure. As I said, 422 is a 1 hour order block. My entry is 403.75. I think I'm gonna close it real fast. All right, I think I'm closing it. I don't like to see this. Still a few seconds until the new 5 and 15 minute candle is going to print. Here we go. Still in the trade. Not really liking it. I wonder if it will try that 422. No, it's not. It's coming back. Yeah, I think I want to close this. We tried. 406 now. It popped higher, but might not be enough for this. A little bit weak. Still at 407. I'm watching the 407. Hey, Ayonvoida. Yeah, it's a crazy market. I'm not short, I'm long. But I think I'm closing it right now. Yeah, I'm closing it. Okay. Closed it. Just don't like it. Man, tough day. There is a level at 80. What's the level? 84 on the mini, and also on the micro the level is still 84. It could be a possible liquidity sweep area. You know, trapping the long positions and then sweeping that level. Feels like it might just want to go down for it, but it was close. Less than 10 points. How much am I down? I'm down like $348 to be exact. Well, you know, the order fills could be different. You know, a few ticks here and there, they're adding together. So there could be different areas. Booked some bucks. Let's go. Yeah. Would be interesting to see if this one would pop higher to the 422 now after this pullback. Oh my god. Oh my god, did you see this? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. How is this even possible, man? How was this even possible? Absolutely mental. I was just keep saying it would be awesome to see, and boom, it just goes up there. Trade deal. All right. So they made the deal. Finally. They made the deal finally. That's good to know. That is good to know. You know, the problem is it took me out and then just popped higher. What a nasty move. What a nasty move, man. Absolutely horrendous move here. Let's see. What do we have here? Interesting that here on TradingView it popped higher, but on Quant Tower it doesn't really showing that way. Never seen it like that before. I mean, it's very rare to see it like that. Yeah, but it was earlier. It hit my yeah. So it hit my stop. Actually, I closed it manually and then popped higher. So amazing, right? Amazing. But I think it's still, I mean, on Quant Tower, I don't see the 22 level being tagged. So what if it still tried to go up there? The mini did go up there, so that's true. The mini did. No, I'm not in a position. I'm not. I'm waiting. I'm waiting because I got taken out from this. I just don't feel that I should trade. I don't feel like I should be trading this market at all. Hovering here at the midpoint. Yeah, it's very shitty price action. Very, very. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking too. I should be saving the accounts for next week, not doing anything. All right, I'm not gonna watch this, guys. I just don't feel it. Actually, I'm feeling very much frustrated. So I'm just gonna focus on the next segment at MyFunded TV because I have some really good ideas to talk about. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm not trading this. So thank you everybody for watching. I just can't trade this. This is a bullshit market here. I'm down on the funded accounts overall like $700. I'm just not gonna trade this. This is bullshit. Yeah, brutal price action, exactly. See you guys at MyFunded TV. I'm not gonna force this one. This is a crap. So otherwise, if you're not there, don't worry. I just want to wish you an awesome weekend. You must recharge. Don't give more profits back to the market. Back on Monday on London session in New York. And again, we'll have some good time at MyFunded TV, I'm sure. So I'm not gonna trade. I'm just gonna let this go. So sorry and thank you. If you would like to support, please use the code TOMSABO. All these platforms now TRADEIFY actually let me use their code. Guess what? I mean my code. Finally, TRADEIFY confirmed back to me. Oh my god! I said as long as Jaydan is not there, I was like okay. But anyway, thank you so much, and see you guys on the flip side. Cheers, everybody. Abhishek, hello. See you on the other side. Hey. All right. Cheers, everyone. God bless. And have a good weekend.